Hello, darlings. Are you weary of the daily grind, the endless cycle of meetings and deadlines? Wouldn't you rather be stretched out on a beach somewhere, the only sound the gentle lapping of turquoise waves? Oh, I certainly would. Join us as we explore the top 5 island paradises that promise serene beauty and an unforgettable escape. Let's allow ourselves to be whisked away, if only in our minds, to these idyllic havens. First up, we journey to the absolutely fabulous Maldives, a string of pearls scattered across the Indian Ocean. Picture this, darling, 26 atolls, each more breathtaking than the last, with lagoons teeming with marine life so vibrant it would make your head spin. We're talking about over 1,000 species of fish, darling, from the tiniest clownfish to graceful manta rays gliding through the coral gardens. Imagine waking up in your own private overwater bungalow, the sun rising over the endless expanse of blue. You sip your morning tea, the gentle breeze carrying the scent of frangipani and the sound of the waves whispering secrets to the shore. Bliss, darling, absolute bliss. But the Maldives isn't just about luxurious relaxation, although that's certainly a major draw. Venture out into the azure waters, and you'll discover a world of wonder. Snorkel amongst the coral reefs, a kaleidoscope of colors and textures, or dive deeper to encounter gentle giants like whale sharks and sea turtles. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try your hand at some water sports? Windsurfing, kite surfing, parasailing, the possibilities are endless, darling. But it's not just the underwater world that's captivating. The Maldivian culture is as warm and inviting as the turquoise waters that surround these islands. The people are incredibly friendly and welcoming, always ready with a smile and a story. Take some time to explore the local villages, sample the delicious cuisine, and immerse yourself in the vibrant culture. And don't even get me started on the sunsets, darling. Imagine watching the sky erupt in a blaze of fiery hues, the ocean reflecting the spectacle like 1,000 shattered mirrors. It's enough to make you want to weep with joy, it really is. Now let's whisk ourselves away to the Philippines, darling, to an archipelago so breathtaking it's almost impossible to describe. Palawan, my dears, is what dreams are made of. Imagine towering limestone cliffs draped in emerald green foliage, plunging into crystal clear waters so vibrant they seem to glow. It's like stepping into a scene from Avatar, only better, darling, because it's real. And speaking of those waters, darlings, prepare to be amazed. Palawan is home to some of the most biodiverse marine environments on the planet. We're talking about coral reefs that rival the Great Barrier Reef, teeming with a kaleidoscope of marine life. Put on your snorkeling gear, darling, and prepare to be mesmerized by schools of fish so thick you could practically walk on them. But Palawan's beauty isn't just skin deep, darling. Hidden within those limestone cliffs are underground rivers and caves just begging to be explored. Take a boat trip through the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park, and you'll feel like you've entered another world. Stalactites and stalagmites create an otherworldly landscape, while bats flit through the darkness, their squeaks echoing through the caverns. And if you're feeling adventurous, darling, why not try your hand at kayaking or paddleboarding through the Bequite Archipelago? These islands with their hidden lagoons and pristine beaches are like something out of a travel magazine. You can lose yourself for days, exploring hidden coves, swimming in turquoise waters, and soaking up the sun on powdery white sand. But Palawan is more than just stunning scenery, darling. The people are as warm and welcoming as the Philippine sun. Take some time to visit the local villages, sample the delicious cuisine. Fresh seafood is a must, darling, and immerse yourself in the vibrant culture. You'll leave feeling utterly charmed, I guarantee it. Now, darlings, let's jet off to the South Pacific, to an island so synonymous with luxury it practically invented the word. Bora Bora, my dears, is the stuff of honeymoons and romantic getaways. Imagine overwater bungalows perched above turquoise lagoons, their thatched roofs peeking out from amidst lush greenery. It's the kind of place where you can lose yourself in luxury, surrounded by nothing but beauty and tranquility. And speaking of luxury, darling, Bora Bora's resorts are in a class of their own. We're talking about private plunge pools, butler service, and spa treatments that will leave you feeling like a new person. Spend your days lounging by the pool, sipping on exotic cocktails, and indulging in delicious cuisine. It's the kind of place where you can truly pamper yourself, darling, and why ever not? But Bora Bora isn't just about luxurious indulgence, darling, although that's certainly a major draw. The island is also home to some of the most breathtaking natural beauty in the world. Mount Otomanu, an extinct volcano, rises dramatically from the center of the lagoon, its jagged peaks shrouded in mist. It's a sight that will take your breath away, darling, I guarantee it. And speaking of that lagoon, darling, prepare to be amazed. The water is so clear and blue it almost doesn't look real. Grab a snorkel and mask and prepare to enter an underwater wonderland. Colorful coral reefs teem with marine life, from graceful stingrays to curious black-tip reef sharks. You might even be lucky enough to spot a sea turtle or two. But one of the most magical things about Bora Bora is the sense of peace and tranquility that washes over you the moment you arrive. It's the kind of place where you can truly relax and recharge, surrounded by nothing but beauty and serenity. So go ahead, darling. Treat yourself to a little slice of paradise. You deserve it. Now, darlings, let's hop over to the Aegean Sea, to an island that's as steeped in history as it is in beauty. Santorini, my dears, is a vision in white and blue, a place where dazzling whitewashed villages cling precariously to volcanic cliffs, their blue-domed churches reaching towards the heavens. It's like stepping into a postcard, darling, only better, because you can practically taste the history in the air. And speaking of history, darling, Santorini has it in spades. The island's iconic caldera, a flooded volcanic crater, is a testament to the cataclysmic eruption that shaped Santorini thousands of years ago. It's thought to have inspired the legend of Atlantis, darling, and once you've witnessed its raw beauty, you'll understand why. But Santorini isn't just about ancient history, darling. The island is also home to some of the most charming villages in Greece. Oia, with its iconic blue-domed churches and breathtaking sunsets, is a must-visit. Wander through the narrow cobblestone streets, lined with whitewashed houses and overflowing with bougainvillea. Stop for a glass of wine at a cliffside cafe and soak up the breathtaking views of the caldera. It's the kind of place where you can lose yourself for hours, simply enjoying the beauty and tranquility. And speaking of wine, darling, Santorini is known for its unique volcanic wines. The island's volcanic soil gives the grapes a distinctive flavor, and the result is truly delicious. Be sure to sample some of the local vintages, darling, you won't be disappointed. But one of the most magical things about Santorini is the way the light changes throughout the day. From the soft pink hues of dawn to the fiery oranges and reds of sunset, the island is constantly bathed in a magical glow. It's no wonder that artists and photographers have been flocking to Santorini for centuries, darling. It's truly a sight to behold. And finally, darlings, let's whisk ourselves away to the middle of the Pacific, to an island that embodies the spirit of aloha. Maui, my dears, is the second largest of the Hawaiian islands, and it's absolutely bursting with natural beauty. Imagine lush rainforests, cascading waterfalls, volcanic landscapes, and beaches that stretch on for miles. It's the kind of place where you can truly connect with nature, darling, and embrace the laid-back Hawaiian lifestyle. And speaking of beaches, darling, Maui has some of the best in the world. From the golden sands of Kanapali Beach to the black sands of Wainapanapa State Park, there's a beach for every taste. Spend your days swimming, sunbathing, surfing, or simply relaxing on the sand, listening to the gentle lapping of the waves. It's the kind of place where you can truly unwind and let your worries melt away. But Maui is more than just beaches, darling. The island is also home to Haleakala National Park, a dormant volcano that dominates the eastern side of the island. Drive up to the summit for a sunrise you'll never forget, darling, as the sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors, illuminating the vast volcanic crater below. It's truly a spiritual experience. And speaking of spiritual experiences, darling, no trip to Maui is complete without experiencing the road to Hana. This winding coastal road takes you past lush rainforests, cascading waterfalls, and breathtaking ocean views. Stop along the way to swim in hidden pools, hike to secluded waterfalls, and sample some of the local delicacies, like fresh pineapple and coconut candy. It's a journey that will stay with you long after you've left Maui's shores. But one of the most magical things about Maui is the people. The aloha spirit is alive and well on this island, darling, and you'll feel it everywhere you go. From the friendly locals to the laid-back atmosphere, Maui is a place where you can truly relax and be yourself. So go ahead, darling, embrace the aloha spirit and let Maui work its magic on you. So there you have it, darlings, our whirlwind tour of 5 of the most breathtaking island paradises in the world. From the overwater bungalows of the Maldives to the volcanic landscapes of Santorini, each island offers its own unique blend of beauty, culture, and adventure. Which of these island paradises will be your next destination? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, darling, and subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration. Until next time, happy travels!